On an average basis, there's at least 1,500 emails that go out to small businesses.
For any
And
given job,
on,
for a
on,
task, or
on any given job that we do, there's at least 1,500
wow.
that go out to small businesses.
Okay.
And that's just small businesses. Now, the percentages will break down as we get into different categories, but there are a ton of opportunities. And matter of fact, there's so many responses. The estimators really use the tool to measure engagement. So they're looking at, okay, who opened up the drawings? Who's accepted the bid invite? Because it'll tell them. It tells us, oh, they've accepted it. Well, if an estimator has, let's say they have 2 or 3 scopes of work they're responsible for, and out of that, they probably have 300 or 400 emails that went out inviting people. Well, they narrow that down based upon the information that they're gleaning from the software. It's like, okay, here's somebody that's downloaded the drawings. Maybe I should give them a call. Say, hey, I'm your estimator. I appreciate the fact that there's some interest there. You have any questions? Hey, let's talk early. I'm more than happy to talk to you about scope, anything, any kind of questions that way. So,
I mean, really, if you think about that perspective, it's a very proactive perspective from RQ's point, right? To where it's like, okay, hey, like you guys have tools in place to measure that kind of, as soon as there's any kind of action or any kind of engagement, you guys are made aware, and then you take action on that to say, then you reach out. Hey, this looks great. This, if you're interested in talking about getting more detail, like you guys are that's part of your process as well too, right? I mean, so yeah. That's very, very proactive. So shows actually the interest, right? To where and really like the need on the small business side to be able to get good qualified subcontractors in there.
For sure.
Okay. Now with that, okay. So what are some of the bigger things? Because I really just want to start to just lay a bit of a foundation, especially for new companies coming in, because we really do need some new companies. I mean, I think within the federal space, some new competition, some new innovations, some new skill sets, right? To come into the market. Construction is such a huge field, right? So what is it that these small businesses can do that'll make them stand out to the estimators beyond the whole clicking and then coming in, but are there any, or is there anything that the small business can do to make sure that they get recognized, even if they're not in your portal or something else? Like how, what's something that your estimators can actually look for that actually says, oh, this guy looks pretty good?
Yeah, no, it's a great question, Tim. And I would say one of the answers to that is a little tough, and that is your past performance.
Okay.
So just like it is for us, it's really hard to get into the federal market as a prime. Matter of fact, if you don't have past performance, it's almost impossible. You have to subcontract to start to get in this day and age.